Hey everybody, this is Tracy here for another edition of A View from Tracy's Point Shorts. And on this edition, we're going to be talking about Showtime at the Apollo, the reboot with Steve Harvey that debuted on the Fox network this past Thursday. So, if you are familiar with Showtime at the Apollo, back in the heyday when it was when it first came out, it was a predominantly black audience that was judging people. That was like a talent show, and then the audience decided whether or not you moved on to the next level or if you got drug off the stage by the Sandman, by their applause or by their booing you. So you could be taken off the stage in the middle of your performance. So in the reboot of it, first of all, Steve has a co-host. And it kind of reminds you of America's Got Talent and one of those shows where you always have that person standing in the background talking to the family and friends of the person that's getting ready to perform. And so when Steve introduced his co-host, which is Adrian from the talk show The Real, he called her by her married name. And so the audience was looking like, who? So then he had to say, yeah, Adrian from the talk show The Real. And then they was like, okay, yeah, now we know who you're talking about. So I thought, okay, that's clue number one, that this probably ain't going to be too good. So then they pan out into the audience, and I don't know if it's me or I just haven't seen Showtime at the Apollo in a really long time, but I swear the seating looked like it done doubled since the show originally aired like 30, 40 years ago. But it was a whole lot of people in there, and there was a whole lot of people that did not share my skin tone up in there. So I was like, let me find out that the white people about to appropriate Showtime at the Apollo. And so the talent that was up on the stage, it was very diverse. And I think that's kind of, I think that kind of changed a lot too, because in the beginning, it was mostly African-American talent, but we had a wide array of talent on this show. And I think even when the Showtime at Apollo has tried to resurface in past years, we had more diverse talent, but the audience was always predominantly black. But in this case, I think there were more non-black people than there were black people. And then the audience was a little more reserved. They wasn't yelling out like they used to. They were more willing to give a person a chance to prove themselves. The talent was really corny at best. And so it was a guy that was walking on glass, and then he set the glass on fire. There was a group of Indian guys that were dancing, did a dance routine. And it was just more like the America's Got Talent type talent than it was what we came to expect at Showtime at the Apollo. But the purpose of this video is really to talk about these three little boys that they had on there. They were the first performers to come out, and their stage name was called Mannish. And these little boys, I think, ranged in age from 6 to 8 years old, and they were very mannish. And everybody in the comments on Twitter was saying, oh, they're so cute, they're so cute. And I'm just thinking, cute usually grow up to be a menace to society. So, they managed today, but they're going to be a menace tomorrow. And they were talking about, like, the one little boy said he'd be up in the cut with the girls. And then another little boy, his mom had done dyed his hair blonde, so he looking like a little Cisco on the show. And I'm just like, parents, come on now. Because I think their whole strategy of putting on this mannish persona kind of took away from the overall performance. And they were, they were good dancers, they were good rappers, but it also made you wonder what else did they have. Like, after they had gave us all this on the first episode, if they had moved on to the next episode, what would they have been able to bring? But I was just so taken aback by the the adultness of their conversation and about having girlfriends. And then the one boy with the blonde hair, he said he didn't have a girlfriend, but he was going to have some, you know, because he was going to be a player and all this stuff. And I'm like, who is teaching their kids at 6, 7, and 8 years old that this is appropriate, that this is, at your age, you should be thinking about girls, and you should be thinking, because you know if they're thinking about girls, they're thinking about what they're going to do to the girls. And I just thought, how sad, you know, what a sad commentary for us to even be promoting this kind of foolishness. And then when they 10, 11, 12, or at whatever age your sperm can produce a baby, you know, when they 12 years old and a father, then what, you know, what are the parents going to say then? Because you encourage this nonsense. And so, guys, if you saw the episode, you know, let me know what you thought about their little stage presence and this script. I don't know if it was a script or if it's just, you know, children learn what they live. So was their conversation based on the surroundings that they're growing up with, or was it all a script that was created by the parents to get them notice on the show and to win the audience over? Because I just thought it was out of order. And I, for one, would not have my 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old, 13, 14, 15-year-old talking like that. I wouldn't even want my adult son, if I had one, to be talking that way, let alone some little young child talking that way. And I definitely wouldn't want one of my daughters to encounter one of these little boys and then he have her behind the house hunching her or whatever. So let me know what you thought about Mannish, and then also let me know what you thought about the overall reboot of Showtime at the Apollo. And Mannish did not win the competition. This guy named George Lopez won the competition, and he sung Luther Vandross's A House Is Not a Home, and he knocked it out the park. So he really did deserve to win. And I'm kind of glad that, even though I liked the performance of the Mannish kids, their little song that they did, I was happy that they did not move forward, because I could not have stomached another episode of these little boys talking like dirty old men hanging out under the tree at the park. So guys, let me know what you thought about Showtime at the Apollo. How did you think Steve did? You know, what did you think about, you know, the performances, the change up of the audience, the having a co-host and all of that? Leave your comments below, rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And until the next time, I shall talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.